Guys, I got something on here I don't know how to get rid of. Must be away. Oh, gosh, that didn't work. There. Just keep pushing a button. It will finally happen, right? We are going to be couturiering some shirts, or a shirt tonight. I was hoping to do two, but we'll just see how one goes. And it's kind of a long shirt. I bought it today, and it said, got it at the Dollar Tree, actually. And it says, oh, use extra large. So it'll fit my granddaughter forever. Oops. Didn't want it for that long, but hey, fun is fun, right? All right. So anyway, we've been, she has fun bugs and things like that. So, and now I lost my stuff there. So let me go back and figure out what I just did. Probably bumped it off. Terrible. There we go. Now, stay there. All right. And I'm making sure I have no bumps in my transfer. Now I'm going to take it down just a little bit so you might not see me as well. But we will still have some fun for sure. And I'm just going to pull this up a little bit bigger. My phone did not come in today. I was hoping to be on my new phone. And, okay, so I switched. There we go. Italian. Let me shift that down. Oh yeah, lots of this business. I'll have to get back to my friend. Came back from Florida and he has COVID. Terrible. I'm making sure that this is semi-centered. That is so hard to do. It has seams. And here's my, here it is, behind me. Just want to make sure it's like close to perfect. Will it be perfect? Doubt it. 5 on that side. Ooh. Almost 6 on that side. So that means I have to move it over just a bit. So we're going to do a flower first. Hope you can see that. Nice pretty flower. It's a little sunflower. And I'm moving it over just a bit before now it doesn't hold very well because this one's been used like a lot. Guys, you can use these quite a bit. Now this should be, I am going to buy a new tape measure this year. So I'm going to slide over just a smidge. I might have to put some tape down on it because it does not have any stickiness left. And it's just because I've used it about 25 times. So, kind of like pushing my limits with this little transfer. I'm going to fold it down just a bit. I think we got it down nicely. So I am going to just tape down the corners. Now normally, friends, I wouldn't have to do this. This is only because I've used it so many times. And they give you about 12 times for the use of your transfers. That's kind of what they guarantee. And like I said, I've used this one a lot. I should just go buy another one. But hey, the screen's not wrecked. So we're going to make sure that it's nice and taut. We don't want any air bubbles. That would be just, that's what I get worried about when I do transfers on t-shirts, especially old transfers like this one. And I'm going to put one down here at the bottom. Really making sure it stays. Now the shirt has not been washed. And I have a little crease in it for some reason. I don't know why there's a crease there. And I'm going to put a little piece at the top of this one because it's just so old. And normally you would never have to do this. But if you use them like I do all the time, you may have to. I'm just saying. Now I want to use, because my t-shirt being red, I want to use the most brightest colors I can. So for the flower, I'll be using this bumblebee yellow. And I'm going to use a little bit of the, actually let's use a little gold with a little dune in the middle. That will kind of give it that brownish middle effect without making it so dark. So I'm going to just set that one. Well, we're going to need that one for the other. We'll keep it right here. And then my only ink, we're not using paste, guys. We are using the ink. And on your jars, it says ink on it. I hope I read that right. It says ink on it. And this is meadow green. That's the green that I have. And we're going to start at the top and work down towards me. Now the leaves will be kind of red, and we might have to go in, and it's just going to be the outline of the leaves. And that's what I kind of don't like about it. I could paint the leaves once I get the, I could do that. What other leaves do I have? None that's flowery anyway. Say hello if you're here and sprinkle me on to your family and friends. Um, this is a t-shirt I've been wanting to do for quite a while and have not done it because I just been so busy. And we're going to stir up my ink because they haven't been used for, gosh, a long time actually. I've been using a lot of my paste. So we have to do some t-shirts and things like that. I'm just going to give it a little douse of distilled water. Like, get it back into its cream form. They've been sitting a little bit too long. Good idea, Kathleen. Probably should have did this first, but hey, you need to see what it looks like, you know? Really just kind of remixing it all back together. Please say hello if you're here. Don't feel like I don't want to talk to you. I do want to talk to you. Sprinkle me out. If you are on Facebook, please like and follow my page. And if you're on my YouTube page, which a lot of you are starting to do, and I thank you for that because that page really needs a lot. You can, I think you can see better on YouTube. That's just my own little thought there. All right, I'm going to just set that aside. grab some wipes where I can wipe this off. Don't grab very many. Usually it comes out at 50 at a time. Alright, and then I want to just close that up so I don't touch it. Check this one out. There's no hot glue in this, guys. This is just simple. This looks very nice. See, it's very cream. I'm still going to stir it because, just in case. It's looking awesome, actually. Wish that one was looking that way. This one has a little bit of gold glitter in it. Or maybe just plain glitter with my gold. Who knows how it goes. Alright. Let's check the yellow. The bumblebee. Make sure that's nice and stirred. That one looks good, but we're going to stir it as well. It's kind of dry, but sometimes stirring it helps. The different consistencies have really amazed me with the Couture inks. My pastes are all about the same, but my inks, they're different. Each one is different for whatever reason. I'm still going to use them. So, we stirred them all up. I'm going to set my stir stick up there so I don't lose it. And we're going to use half size of a small scraper. Scraping it off. I like it a little wet before I start. And like I said, we're going to start in, I think we'll start with the petals. Now again, this is going to be the outlining of it. It's not going to be the big bright flower. It's the outline. So keep that in mind when you're doing. So I am going to start with my outline of my flower with the ink, just like so. Now I'm not worried if it gets in the middle because we're going to be going over that with the gold. So it will go very fine there. I'm just pushing it right through my transfer. Switch hands. I like to do a little bit at a time, making sure it gets through the transfer before I go on to my next color. Now everybody does it just a tiny bit different. Hello, Jackie. Thank you for jumping on and saying hello. I appreciate that. Don't be scared. Sprinkle me out. I do many different crafts, guys. This is just one that I'm checking out to see if I can do a good job on a t-shirt. Because I love chocolate couture. I haven't tried Mongolia yet. I got my money kind of invested in chocolate couture. But they're very similar, I believe. There's a few things different. They have to be different, friends. All right. So now I got that. I'm making sure it's gone through my transfer, which it looks like it has. Set that aside. Close this one up. And the space. Guys, I'm so used to having, there's my paper towel. So used to having my apron on. And I have that in the wash because I kind of like spilled all over it. It happens. So now I'm going to add some dune. Now you should clean this off, but I have a little bit of yellow in here that I want to add. It's going to be mixed a little bit. And then I'm going to put the gold on top of that. I'm scraping that really like clean. I just wanted a little layer underneath it. Really, that's about all I'm going to use. That little bit. This wasn't much. Now my gold, make sure I get this clean. My gold is going to go right in the center of that. And that's going to give it that brown look. I'm hoping. And again, it's a sunflower, so is it going to be perfect? No. But it's going to be just fine. Just rub in the dune right into the gold. Make sure it makes a nice good. You do get a little dirty sometimes. It's part of the crafting. If you think crafting is a clean job, I can tell you you're really wrong. If I can get dirty, that's the way I do it. I'm hoping this all went through. Like I said, this is a very old transfer. We're going to dry it afterwards, just because I want to do other things with this as well. So again, I'm just using my small, and we're going to do the green. Now, most people would lift that up, but I'm kind of nervous too because it's so old. I might not get it down. And now I'm just taking my green, and I'm trying to. And like I said, this is going to be an outline. I might have to use, well, most likely, we'll go back and paint it, but it will give me my outline. Because the leaves are filled in. If it was open, it would be so fantastic. But they're not. So I'm most likely, I shouldn't say I'm not going to do it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do that, is paint my leaves. And maybe my flowers too. We'll see. We're emphasizing the bugs in just a little bit. I'm going to put some bugs on here. I'm just scraping off all my little excess green, especially if I'm going to be painting it. I'm sure my lines are covered, and I'm holding this side down because it seems to bounce. And it's because I have it folded. I think this is going to be adorable, but if I screw it up, it won't be so pretty. Okay. Side. There. Now, we're going to lift it up, and then you can see what it looks like. And most of my transfers I'm using have been used several times. I've used them in a nursing home that I work at, and things just don't get as clean when you're not in your own place. If you know what I talk about. Make sure my fingers are clean. And now I can peel this off. Oh, that's looking lovely. I'm just going to drop this in my water. Well, maybe I won't have to paint it. It's not too bad. I mean, it has red leaves. I could paint the leaves. Let me show you what it looks like. We can see it a little bit there. Now it's still, I have it on a, this is my Cricut pad. And look how nice that looks. It's pretty nice. But I think I might just paint those leaves because they look, I just think they could use a little greenery. So let me get a clean brush. Let's see, let me clean brush. And I think I'm just going to paint the leaves green. They look nice this way, but I don't like red leaves. Personal. So I am going to paint them with the meadow green. And you can use your brush and you can paint. It does take a little bit of time. You have your outline. I'm not even going to worry about the lines of the inside. I'm just going to go right over them and I'm going to just right over them for now you will be able to see the leaves. I'm only allergic to work and chemicals and foods and anything else I can pop in my way. Hi, Wayne. Thanks for coming in. So I'm just painting this up. Thought it'd be so fun to try this today. Now you could just leave them the way they were, friends. You don't have to paint them. It's just what Kathleen wanted to do today. I don't want it to be a Christmas shirt. It's red. But I'm only doing the leaves, um, not the stem. Stem's kind of cool. And if there's a break between the two leaves, I'll leave just a little bit of a curve there so we can see that there's a break. I'll show you in just a moment. And this is ink. This is not paste. I get excited over the ink. I think of all my t-shirts and things that I made last year. I wish I would not have stopped through the summer, but I did. I went into the paste real heavily. Bit of a point there. And the last leaf here. Now, like I said, I'm not doing the stem. I don't want it. I want it to have some little kind of definition. It looks a little better than what it was. And it dries pretty fast. Now it's going to sit over the night. Still going to give it a quick dry. Any blotches that might show. Pretty cute. Glad I did it. This one spot has a spot I want to sink in, so I'm just going to retouch that area. Now we'll try it. Let me dry it quick. It's just going to be a hot site, so it's going to be a soak dry. Hi, Darlene. Thanks for coming in tonight. Good evening to you, too. This is just a top dry. It's not going to be all the way dry. But I think it looks better than the red leaves. I hope this year they come out with a nice sunflower that has where you can color in the leaves instead of me doing it over the leaves. But let's see. Now just because this is a heat sun does not mean it's heat set. I'm just drying it so when I move it, it will be at least semi-dry. So now let me show you what that looks like without my computer. I hope you could hear. I had that covered up. Sorry. See, that looks so much nicer. I think that looks great. Now I'm going to add a bug. I found a heart. Oh, I'll put that. Oh, gotta have a heart on it. Okay. I don't know where it came from. And it's dry to touch, so we're okay right now. So now I want to add, let's see, I have these bugs. My granddaughter, she likes bumblebees really well. So I'm going to do a bumblebee right over here. Now again, it's going to be red because of actually I'm going to do it on this side. Put this side out. Then I'm going to flip it over. We're going to do the back side then, but I have to flip over my board, so. And I'm going to put this bumblebee, I might just do it in black with doom. I kind of want it touching the flower. You'll see the wings just coming into the flower. So I think I'll do it in black. Again, this is the black velvet, and it's the ink. Everything is ink when you do clothing. It's very nice and ready to go, so find my set. I'm going to do the wings. I think I'll do the wings in the doom. White would look nice as well, but doom. White would show better. Make it a black and white bumblebee. All right, we'll do that. First, we'll do the bumblebee in black. Now, my bumblebee seems to be sticking real well. You're not going to wax this, guys. Don't go waxing. And we're going to do the bumblebee itself in black, but not the wings. We'll do the wings in a different color. And then whatever's left over, I'll try to use a very thin brush and add the yellow. Hopefully I don't screw it up. Don't need much ink, guys. Just a little. It looks like a lot that I have on here, but I really don't. And now I'm just scraping off whatever excess extra I have. It's very black, so I'm going to make sure I cover it up. You know, accidents happen. It happens because you don't pay attention. You wipe this off. It's going to go in the white. We don't want no colors going into the white. Some other colors you can kind of, a little gets in there, yeah, you know, it's not the best thing, not the worst thing. However, how about we get this one open? There we go. Man, some of them I tighten up so tightly I don't realize my strength. Like I keep telling myself I'm a dog groomer. It doesn't have to be that tight. Okay, now I'm going to do the wings. And I'm going to do them in the white. Again, they're going to be see-through because of how they made their transfer on this. Some people maybe would like to use gold or something like that, but I'm not. A little bit of the black to do that. Put it off before I really mess it up. Well, that looks nice. Let me cover the white up before I don't dump it. And then we're going to, let me grab another little brush. I'm going to add the yellow before I show you. And I'm using bumblebee yellow, just like the flower. And I'll be brushing it on just like we did on the wings. I'm sorry, the leaves. Be careful not to hit the black. Ink on your brush. It looks like it's running dry. It is. Have to shake the brush just a little bit like this, going in between things, just to so I don't hit anything. Now I'm going to leave a little red showing through on a little bit. Yellow is so pretty on here. And this is going to be a rustic bumblebee. It does not have a stinger. I My granddaughter will appreciate that. This probably won't fit her for years. So big. Didn't realize I bought. Well, that looks nice. Let me show you that. I'm going to dry it real quick so I can handle it. That's super cute. Now I have this on a mat. I have it on my Cricut mat for this one. That's what I use. I have the other one that I have for Couture. I have something already on that, so I'm not using that. So this is like my backup. I'm using my backup. But look how cute that is. Oops, there you go. I'm going the wrong way. There we go. Sorry. I can't see it. I hope you can see it. Turn it this way, maybe. Oh, what am I doing wrong? There. That, that's probably the best I'm going to get. Super cute. You like that? And it goes pretty low. I think it's super cool. I'm going to just kind of like put it off. It is still wet. Semi-wet. I'm going to see if I can just flip it, my little board. Oh, I was trying to flip it around. You think I could just flip a board? And that's why I dried it, because I knew I was going to be doing that. Now I do see a little bit of yellow bob. I kind of like about that glob. Try it one more time. Better. Just giving me trying to get a little extra security here. You like it? Thank you. Now I know it's not going to be perfect because when I do things online, it's not perfect. I know that. I'm better when I'm not online. I'm more like relaxed. See that yellow is still a little wet. In that one spot. So once I get it all done, then it's going to be, I'm going to flip it over now and I'm going to hope don't mess it up. What do I have? Maybe I can stick behind it. I'm going to need that one. I can't do that. We'll tape this right onto here. Okay. That might protect it from smearing and all that kind of stuff. Crossing my fingers. Tape disappeared. Just so we can do the other side. Okay. So what I did is I just taped a thing right over it, and now we're going to do the back. So let me arrange the back. Now this is your center where that little V is. So I make sure my tag is right in that area. And some people like to take the tags, if you have that kind of old shirt, and stick your tags through. Then you know you're almost centered. And that's why it was bubbly. Who put those there, Kathleen? I'm terrible. I'm going to just lay that down. Tuck that under. And then you just kind of like pull on your shirt, making it smooth. Like so. And I like to check, like, wherever this collar is, I have like a handful here. So over on the other side, I want the same handful. Okay, that's how I measure. You can take out your ruler and measure and stuff, such things. That will be just fine. And I'm going to use this welcome on the top. And then I'm going to add this little line here. And explore, dream, and discover is going to go like where this line is, and then this is going to go in the center, then the other little wiggly line, and then the other bugs are going to come down here. I think this will be kind of cute. I might even just do the whole welcome-ish. Making sure there's no wrinkles in your area you're going to be pasting. No wrinkles anywhere else. Sides I'm not so worried about. It's the center is my action area. So let's see if I can do this. Oh boy. Now we already used the bumblebee, so the bumblebee's going. I won't be using that the second time. So I will be using bumblebees on the front. On the back, we're going to be doing I think it's a moth, might be a butterfly, a dragonfly, and this critter bug. And that's going to come down here. Might be kind of cute. Maybe I can even add a bird on. That's what Kathleen likes. And then once I'm all done, I will be it's very nice there. Got something right here in the middle. Just a minute. Oh, little beads. Man, if it's not flat, guys, don't start because it will screw you up. I think I have that crooked from what I can. Yeah. Make sure it's flat where you need it. And I like to kind of like fold it and then aim for my place, and then you're usually pretty close. Let's see. I can still off. I'm centered, but I'm off just a bit, so don't move it too far. And it looks better. I'll leave it like that. All right, the yellow is really pretty. For welcome on the red would look really nice there. Um, that would be beautiful. Maybe I did black. Welcome ish. See, I don't like bugs, so the ish might be for me. Just saying. Okay, we're gonna do it in yellow. Maybe green. No, yellow. And then Dream Explorer, and those can be different colors. So we're gonna do yellow on the welcome-ish, and then the wiggly line thing. Try not to get it onto your t-shirt other than where you're going. It's like going on like butter, guys. It's that simple. And I believe Mongolia is the same way. I kind of want to order it just um, to see. Now, I do like to do the yellow twice because, yellow's kind of, I want it to be bright. My granddaughter doesn't read cursive writing, but when she's done, she'll know what it says. She has such an amazing memory. I worked all day today, guys. That's why I'm in my uniform. One of my uniforms. So fun. Going back with the ink that I just put on, and I'm making sure that my yellow is an orange and my orange is yellow because red and yellow make orange. So you want to do it until it's yellow. That's why I said you might have to do two coats. And I try to go top to bottom. I'm just scraping off all the excess so I can do my next letter. Try not to use too much. Just make sure it's, you know, the color you want. I'm going to do the ish too. I debated, but I did it already. I'm just coming back with my yellow, back the other direction. Letting it soak up a little bit. It was a little weak. I'm going to do this little line here. I'm just scraping off all my little excess. Trying to save a little bit. Some people don't do this. It really amazes me because I really have saved a lot by just scraping. Now I'm just going to pull this off. Oh, that's pretty. Don't it? Ooh, give me a heart attack. All right, that looks really nice. I should dry it, but I'm going to show you. That looks that looks nice. Nice and bright. Now I'm going to dry it before I add anything more to that, just in case I touch it. Darlene likes it. That's wonderful. Now I'll use my heat press tomorrow to make sure it's all heat pressed in. Okay, take my yellow and put it over in here. Now we have the Dream, Explore, Dream, and Discover. That's going to go right here. I'm using about 9 transfers, guys. 4 bugs, 5 transfers, 6 transfers. That's a lot. And I'm creating my own t-shirt. Now, how cool is that? All right, so now I'm going to go just a little bit low. I'm going to put this right here, even though I think that is a little crooked now I'm looking at it. Oh, well, can't change what I just did. Can't tell if it's a shirt or if it's me, so I'm just going to kind of figure out my center there. And I'm going to use green this time. Exploring is like a green, isn't it? I think I'll just do them, well, that look green and red. Yeah, let me think about this. Do them all 3 different colors. So we'll do green, explore with green, dream with, we haven't used any blue. That's a real cool blue. Real dark blue. Dream like you're dreaming. We can add a little white. And discover, how could discover look? Do it all in black. Anybody have any? Hi, Brooklyn. Thanks for coming in. Okay. What color, when you think the word explore, what color do you guys think about? Dream, I think I'm going to do half white and half blue, like you're dreaming in a cloud. How about when you have the word explore or discover? What colors would you think those 2 words would bring you? That is a lovely question. I just had a great answer. I do have red, but red is already in the t-shirt, so we're not going to use red. The pink doesn't show. Got 2 reds out. Dream, well, you know what? Dream could be the purple. I have a purple. dream could be purple, and green could be discover, and explore can be anybody? Nobody's chatting. You're making me decide. Oh, Lord. Lord, Lord. Now, let's see. This one blends too much with the red. Oh, blue. Okay, blue is discover, green is explore, and purple is, which is berry, and it's a soft berry. That will show. So green is explore. I made my decision. Terrible. Oh, again, I'm just picking up and sliding over anything that's left here. Just like so. Well, it even has a period at the end of the word. How about that? I would have never thought of that. Now I'm going back to make sure it doesn't come back as, you know, red and green makes kind of like a brown. So I'm going to make sure it's green. Not even going to scrape it off because we want that to be green. Same kind of issue with like you have with the yellow. So making sure. Spot. And then that's my wash ray. Dream I said was going to be this mauve color, berry color. Okay, dream's going to be this berry color. Let's see if we like it. I can tell you right now, I don't think it's very bright. But maybe between the two, it will show up beautifully. And making sure I'm putting enough on that it goes through onto through the transfer. What's nice about ink guys and paste both, they're not usually drippy unless you add water and make it drip. Okay, blue on Discover. It's bright blue, but that is what I have. I want 3 colors. It looks nice. Orange could have been fine too. But like when I think of Discover channels and things like that, I think blue and ocean and stuff like that. Find out in 2 seconds. Careful not to hit my edge. Again, and if it absorbs in and it comes a different color than what you're putting down, put some more on. That's my only word of advice. And of course, have fun. I'm excited to see this. Close this one up because this one's like, this ink one is Cadit. cadet, or however you like to say that. Okay, so now I'm going to take this off. I have a box of water underneath me, so now we're going to dry that. And the Explore, Dream, and Discover are distressed letters, and the Welcome was not. I'm only drying it because I'm showing you. Normally I wouldn't do all this drying. I'd go have a cup of coffee. And I dry just enough to where it looks dry, but truly it's not dry. Now I'm going to add this little yellow line right underneath here before I show you. And then we'll add the bugs, and then it will be done for this evening. And I'm hoping it's straight. Yes, my fingers, did you get stuck on everything? And I'm going to take this one and lay, but hopefully it won't touch. I only want this little line right there. And I kind of like follow that down. See it straight. Just trying to grab a little one, but no, there's only big ones left. Just string this line here. It's a little off, but it's okay. I'm going to be okay with that. Let me just dry that one little piece. It is a little. Thank goodness it's just a fun shirt. Cover up my yellow in case my t-shirt hits it. I'll cry. Bring off my blue. And my yellow. See, these kind of clothes, guys, they take time. When you make t-shirts like this, I call considered this one a handmade t-shirt. I don't use a press, guys. When I make my t-shirts, they're handmade. I sit and do each shirt like this. And I get $30 for the shirt because of the time it takes. Look, all of them came out again. Just making sure my hands are clean. Don't want any color to get on there that I don't want on. I'll show you. That's what it looks like. It's super, super cute. It's a little bit off, a little. Like this, not quite lined up. I thought I did it the third letter in. I kind of did, but this third letter had a longer word, so I kind of messed up. Oops. All right. Now let's put some cute bugs on here. That is our focus. So this is just cute the way it is, but we need a few little things on here. We're going to put a black bug right down here. I'm going to put a dragonfly maybe right over here. That angle. And I don't know what kind of thing this is, but maybe a butterfly here. And these are very well used, so they will be got everything in this one box. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, they don't stick. I remember now what I was saying. They don't stick that greatly. They've been abused and used way more than what people really know. Okay, so that's actually looking kind of cute. We're going to start with the dragonfly. We're going to do her wings with that pretty gold that I had somewhere. Oh, it's at the bottom. I think that will shine real well. I'm going to do a wings gold. We're going to give her a blue body. Head, because a drip of gold went on that. So, there. Very, very careful. Oh, goodness. Very have to focus. That will work. My blue for a second. Actually, the blue should be done. The gold we're still going to use a little bit of. Take that off. Oh, that's pretty. Put everything in my little water. Now my butterfly, actually I think we're done with the gold. The butterfly can be a little bit of black and some orange and maybe some yellow. That would kind of look kind of nice. Hi, Dad. Hey, Kathleen, how are you? And how are your friends doing? I think all our friends are doing fantastic. I'm answering for them. And I'm doing good myself. Having a lovely night. Now I'm going to go around this first with the black. I don't have nothing dripping. Like so. Hands. It's weird, I'm so left-handed, but when it comes to using my left hand for painting and chalk couture, I feel like I can't do it. It's silly. I'll do the antennas black as well, just to simplify it. And I think I'll do this bug down here just all black. So I'm just, since I have the black out, I'm just going to just do that. Little accent at the bottom, as they say. A little grounding in the dirt. Cute. I can see it coming together. Take that off. So that turned out nice. I'll dry that in just a second. Cover up this black. We're going to use a little yellow and bumblebee yellow. And we're going to use a little bit of this orange and yellow. That kind of goes together. This shirt is going to be really adorable, guys. All right. Let's see. Do yellow at the top. Up there. Don't want my yellow to be brown. So I'm making sure I have enough yellow on. And you can just sit and soak in while I get the orange ready. And the little orange and yellow line, I'm going to have a little blend in there. Make sure it gets in there. Goodness, look how dirty I get. Well, can't really see. You can see the orange a little bit, but it's not, it kind of like blended in. Maybe once it dries, it will be all right. Now let's dry off all 3 bugs, and then I will be glad to show you. Sure, I got all my colors off my fingers. Oh, I didn't bring a hanger. Well, that's right. I'll hang it up in the back where it can dry overnight, and then I'll heat press it tomorrow when I get off my 4th job. What's up? Super adorable. From here, the butterfly looks pretty. Oh, thank you. It does look nice. Thank you, Deb. Appreciate it. T-shirts take time to make, guys. No matter how, if you try to rush it or anything like that, it just, especially when you do it all by hand, it's not like sitting down and working on your Cricut and printing it off and then ironing it on and that kind of stuff. This is all hand work, guys. That's why I get $30 for t-shirts. All right, let me show you, because I know we've been on for quite a while. All right, I'm going to take this part off. Looks good. Big mess to clean. So this is the front, as you can see. Super cute and adorable with the little bumblebee there. You flip it around. This is the back now. And there you go. You can all see that. Super cool. Now I'm going to take it off and I'm going to go hang it up in the back. And we're going to let it completely dry. I do take it off the board without touching the butterflies. And this is what your board looks like when it's done. It's all painted up. But I think it came out rather cute. I don't think this is going to fit my granddaughter. Might be a little dress on her. Might have to add a little frills on it and things. I didn't realize it was so big. But super cute. I like it. Maybe this other shirt will fit better. Well, guys, thank you for coming. I will see you all tomorrow. I have a big cleanup mess. I do it all in front of you, but it's going to take me just as long to clean up my mess here as it is for me to make a shirt like this. But as you see, it's beautiful. It looks good in the camera here. That looks nice. Just kind of want to make sure the paint don't stick to me or the other shirt. And that's the back. Super nice. It looks fairly even. Now it's not over bright. It's not over childish. It's not, it's spring. We're going to have spring one day. We're expecting snow next week, but this weekend's supposed to be 40, so we're going to enjoy it. So, all right, guys, thanks so much, and we will see you all tomorrow night. And I'm going to do another fast sale tomorrow night. And anything sold tomorrow night will go till next Friday. So you'll have the whole week because I can't get to the post office until Friday. So, all right. Thank you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow's sale will be all season sale, all different seasons. I got a lot of stuff I have to get rid of. I have no space. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Thank you so much. Bye bye.